Okay, let's get into this because this is really important. I've been wanting to make this video for months, and I just keep receiving other information. But now I think it's time. The difference between, first of all, let me just say hi. How are you? My anger is still intact and I love it. And if you want to know more about that, just watch the video regarding anger. And you're going to love your anger too. So, what is the difference between kind and nice? Massive. Massive, massive, huge difference. And let me share with you. So, I always try to be nice. Nice is not who you truly are. Nice is a persona. Nice is pretend. Nice is actually what narcissists learn to do because they don't have kindness inside of them. Just that kind feeling, which I will explain right now in a bit what that means. So, what do I mean by nice? Nice is like, oh, you know, I really want them to like me. Oh, I want them to know what a good person I am. Oh, I want them to see me as someone I am not. A truck just passed by. I want them to see me as someone I am not, or I want them to see me as someone I'm not. That's the narcissistic version, right? Just so that I can get something out of them. That's being nice, right? To be nice is an act. It's a persona. It's a facade. It's a mask. It's not even real, right? That's being nice. There's also being nice for empaths or the kind people who overdo the kindness. So, oh my God, I'm really kind inside, and I'm lovable, and and I'm full of love. I don't believe that much about myself, and nobody sees it, so I have to over-exaggerate myself, over-exaggerate it, overdo it, and that's being nice, so that they can finally see it, right? So now you're super nice, right? And before, if I would have talked about nice 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh, nice people. I'm looking for a nice guy, right? I'm like, ew. No, that's fake. That's phony. That's people-pleasing. That's over-depending on somebody else's perception of you and having to over-pretend, right? Oh, she was so nice. She was there for me, right? She was so nice. That's nice. It's a persona. It's a pretend. It's not real. It's over exaggerating who you are, which is exhausting and depleting because you want others to like you, right? Because you allow yourself to see who you are through the eyes of somebody else. And holy moly, is it horribly horrible if you want yourself to be seen by a narcissist, right? You will exert so much energy, so much effort, so much mayhem, so many identities. You'll pretzel yourself into so many different ways just to get that narcissist to see your kindness through overexerting your niceness, right? And if you're doing that with a narc, you are never, ever, 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 ever going to feel good enough or that you matter. So you will keep pretending to be nice and overdoing it to see it through the eyes of a narcissist, which you will never get. And therefore, you start to lose parts of yourself and you start to get really mad at yourself. But I'm so kind and loving and I do all this stuff and yet nobody's seeing it. I need to be nicer and a doormat. And now I just need to be super nice. Don't forget, the narcissist is also playing the super nice game at the love bombing stage, at the hoovering space, whatever stage they're in. Not the gaslighting, not the manipulation, not the projection, but they're also playing nice, right? It's not truth. Now, kind is very different. Kindness is natural. Kindness comes out naturally. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to exert much. You don't exert any energy actually being kind, right? It's a simple thing. You see a kid fall off of his bicycle. You jump out of the car and help that kid. That's a kindness. It's an impulse. It's It's your true nature. It's a kindness within you, right? It's how you're born. You're born kind. Not everyone's born with kindness, but you're born with kindness, right? Which isn't trying to prove to anyone or see your worth or value through anybody else's eyes. It's just a natural thing you do, right? Not everyone who's crying do you run to and make sure they're fine, because you energetically know if somebody's pretending to be the victim and it's real or not real, and there's the real feeling. So kindness shows up when it is needed, when you feel it internally that your heart is going out to someone, to something, right? But it's not an act. Nice? You're acting. You're pretending. You're being something that you're not, in hopes of somebody sees it and could call you kind and loving. So you're allowed to stop being nice, right? Nice is fake. Nice is not real. Whether you're an empath or a narcissist, narcissists won't change. But once you step into your true kindness, you're a kind being in nature, and you're not putting it on, you're not pretending, you're not any of that stuff. And you'll notice when you pretend, like when you stop doing it for some time, stop being nice for some time, and then you start to be nice, you start to feel icky about yourself. You're like, but that wasn't honest. Right now, I didn't feel like giving this person attention or being there for them. I just didn't feel like it. And so it's more like you follow the truth. Like a lot of times, like somebody will like write something to me and then, or post a comment, or I don't know whatever. And I'll feel like, oh, they're just grabbing onto energy. They're grabbing onto pity. They're grabbing onto energy all the time. And I don't answer them back, or I answer them with a very simple sentence, but it's neither kind nor nice. It's just simple, like, oh, I hope you feel better. And other people will be like, oh my God, my heart is with you. And I'm like, the collective is feeling this way about this person, but I can see through it. And do I have to play nice? Like, I'll see the version of me who's like, oh my God, everyone's being nicer to them than you are. Be nice. And I'm like, no, I want to be honest with myself, because it's going to emanate vibrationally from my heart to that person. And if I don't feel it, then I'm faking it. And I don't want to play that game anymore, because I don't need others to see me as kind and empathetic and lovely. I really don't care right now. I cared a lot, but I don't care enough to need, to be nice to do that. You don't have to care that much, right? As you start to figure out that, oh my God, I only matter when I matter to others. Ooh, that's interesting. Conscious awareness. You get to see it and you get to think, interesting. I'm consciously aware now that I have that in me. Am I being nice? Or is this coming from my heart? Kindness is just the way you are, right? You walk, you see a tree that got sliced in half maybe. Do you feel your heart emanate because you just want to hug it and make it feel better? You just want to be there and like hug the tree and just be like, oh, I see you, I love you, because this is just the kindness you have for the tree, for another being on this planet. Or are you doing it and like, I hope look how nice I am. I even care about the tree. It's a persona I'm putting on. We will feel it vibrationally, right? It won't be truth. Some people are still used to being gaslighted. If you're still in a covert narcissistic relationship, especially covert, just know that you're still easily gaslit by your thoughts and by others, right? So just FYI, if you want a deeper video about that, let me know. I have no problems at all sharing about covert narcissism, which is not that known and not that displayed, and not everybody knows about it. And even when I do call it out for people, it really takes them a long time to actually believe it and trust it, and a million other reasons show up to push them away from it, because their egoic mind, they're used to being gaslit, and they're used to gaslighting themselves, right? It's a natural consequence of being with covert narcissists, or even attracting covert narcissists, because we gaslight ourselves so easily. I think I will make a video about this right now after this one. So, kind of nice. I hope you get the point. So, I'm doing this not for you to like me. I'm doing this so that you can actually come back home to yourself, to be okay with all aspects of you, okay? To understand clearly the difference. So If you meet someone and you're like, oh, they were so nice, watch your words. Your words are telling you truth. And if you called someone really nice, oh my God, they did something so nice. He's so nice. Step back, hear your words, be consciously aware of your words. Conscious awareness. Be like, I called that person nice. Something within me is telling me that that was an act and a persona. Because sometimes you will use the word, oh my God, that was true kindness. Kindness is here. You feel it. You feel it throughout your body. You feel kindness. Niceness, you also logically see it. Kindness, you feel it. Oh, niceness is logic. Oh, they're so nice. Look at what they did. Oh, they picked up the rubbish off the floor. Oh, they took care of my kid. That's nice. It's a persona. It's an identity they're dressed up in. It's not kind. Kindness, you don't see it, you feel it. And you can also say, my God, they were so kind. And you'll see, they're so kind. I could just feel it. Like the way they spoke and the way they were available, the way they checked on me. It was true kindness. So tap in. You're the master of your world. You're the one who has all the answers. It's all you. But we've been slapped silly out of that intuitive knowing, our divine knowing inside. So we have to fragment words. And I love shifting paradigms. I adore it. So I'm shifting your paradigm right now. I'm helping you shift your paradigm if you choose to do this, which is see the language in which you use with yourself so that you can self-reflect about it for you. So if you're using the word nice about somebody, self-reflect. You're using the word kind, self-reflect. Hope this is making sense. Makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being on our channel. Thank you for supporting us. We have a Buy Me a Coffee account. We call it Buy Us a Cup of Love. It's donation based to help us continue with this channel, continue supporting you, continue channeling, continue opening our platform and building this beautiful, incredible platform for kind, respectful, loving women. Maybe men in the future. But now we just need women to come back home to themselves. Yes, we've got the link. If you want to be part of the VIP, we're only allowing 30 people in the VIP founder membership. Only 30 people are allowed in there because we're going to actually offer you 50% off for life on all our memberships. We have 3 tiers of memberships for now. On all of them, you're going to get 50% off for life, which is absolutely incredible. This is not going to ever happen again because we will not be launching this same platform again and offering this specific lifetime 50% discount off ever. And so this is your opportunity. We're only allowing 30 people in. So go to the link. If you want to be part of the pre-launch, the special membership, send us an email, find it in the description, send us an email, get on the land. We have a landing page, click on it, give us your email, and we will make sure to let you be one of the first people to actually sign up for this. And the first people that you will receive an email of the launch where you can actually be the membership will give you a very specific coupon code for you to get in, and then you become a VIP founding member. In other words, you also get to have a say on what you would like on this platform, which we will create for you, right? Well, how you feel about it, right? Your testimonials will be of utmost importance, right? Your voice will be very important, and you'll be part of the founding members of this beautiful platform called Connecting to Expand, which is phenomenal. We've been working on it for over a year. Details beyond details. Time, money, and effort has gone into it with delight and joy because this is something we really want to offer the world. It started with one idea, and then it just kept building and building and building and growing and growing and growing into this, whatever this platform has turned into. It's absolutely magical and fantastic. And we truly would love to have 30 people to be the VIP founding members to start this off. And we want to give you the privilege, okay, of having 50% off for lifetime. So you become our lifetime buddies. So we have friends and a community of beautiful people. So you want to know more about that? Get on the landing page, click that. We have a video there that explains everything about it and how it works. And yeah, it is limited to 30 people. Like we might even push it down to 20, but for now it's 30 people. So because it's already quite a few people have signed up already, so it's filling up. So love you so much. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for your comments, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for being part of this new earth building, for being part of this new conscious awareness. Thank you. Really highly appreciated. You guys are fantastic. And I'm sure you're as intuitive as I am. You can sense the energies, right? You can feel the truth. So love you. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful day. And just remember, you are kind, not nice. You don't have to be nice. You're kind. Kind and nice are so different. Nice is doormatty. Kind is like, I'm kind, but I have such high self-respect and I matter, right? That's kind. It's a very powerful word. Kind isn't like grovelly. Bleh. You're kind. I am kind. I am there for others. I could be there, but from my heart, it isn't mental. It isn't logical, right? I am kind, but I'm not a doormat and I'm not nice. So kind doesn't mean, like, nice means like, oh, I speak like this and I act like this and I'm such a nice person. I'm so nice. Kind is like, I'm kind, yes. But it doesn't mean I have to be nice. It doesn't mean I have to be nice. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Divine Creator, for making this even clearer. So I'm kind, but it doesn't mean I'm nice. Because if you're an ass, I know how to be an ass. It doesn't mean I lose my kindness. It just means that I'm kind, but I'm clear on my boundaries. I have self-respect. I know who I am. I'm confident, and I trust that I'm kind. You don't have to see it, and I don't have to be nice so that you can see that I'm kind. No. Kindness is powerful. Nice is weakness. All right. Love you. Bye.